I'm Catherine Austin, and welcome to Living Karma Yoga, a show where we celebrate all that the yoga world has to offer, from the postures to music, mantra, meditation, travel, cooking, and so much more. Yoga for 1 hour just isn't enough in today's busy world, so we want to help you take your yoga off the mat and into your life too. I hope you find here many tools to help you live the life you deserve. And that's a life where you can literally vibrate love, joy, fulfillment, and abundance in all that you do and in all forms. So this morning, our guest is Kelly Haskee, and she's practiced and studied in the field of holistic healing for over 33 years. Her passionate journey of enriched studies and certifications include licensed therapeutic massage, Ayurveda yoga, Kundalini yoga, meditation, aromatherapy, sound therapy, Reiki, raw food, lifestyling, concentrated nutrition, and oxygen-enriched aromatherapy. This creates a beautiful framework for clients who work in the realm of conscious awakening to uplift their vibration to happiness, rejuvenation, and a greater sense of peaceful living today. And today we're focusing on the application of doTERRA essential oils. And Kelly, welcome to the show.
Good to be here, as always, my friend.
What a bio. I mean, it's amazing.
Thank you.
And when we say over 33 years, I mean, I would think you should be 80 years old. But you're this beautiful, radiant woman who's obviously living what you teach and practice.
Well, for sure, I am living, loving what I teach and practice, and it's a 24/7 commitment of devotion and love.
It's your lifestyle.
It is completely my lifestyle.
So we're focusing today on doTERRA essential oils. Before we get into like what's an essential oil, how did you work with oils in your life, and how did it grow into doTERRA?
Well, it's been a very revolutionary process from the beginning of working with basic oils for massage, be it coconut or sesame, almond. And then I was introduced, long ago into the world of aromatherapy. And aromatherapy is beautiful because you can really combine massage oils with other oils to create, different intentions for the application. So I was very tuned into that from the beginning because I loved to just have that, like pharmacology almost of oils. And then I got whiff, literally, of doTERRA oils. And it took me on a whole new journey with aromatherapy.
So how do doTERRA oils differ from ones you typically could buy in the grocery store?
They do differ a lot. I like to make the comparison of if we're in the food store and we're buying organic food or just regular food. In organic food, there's a code system. There's an understanding that certain herbicides and pesticides have not been used in the growth of those foods. Same with doTERRA oils. doTERRA oils are certified pure therapeutic grade oils. Very stringent testing before these oils are allowed to be sold through the company. So my feeling is if in anything that you're, participating in, you always want the highest of quality to have the best results.
Right. So give us an awareness of what essential oils are, and how we could start incorporating them into our lives.
Okay. So an awareness would simply be, as we look at the plant kingdom outside, we see, so many different species of plants. Well, each of those plants have medicinal qualities and properties that can actually support the human body. So essential oils are the actual volatile liquids of a plant that are extracted. It could be the fruit, the berry, the stem, the bark, the root, the bud, the flower. So any of these aspects of the plant at a certain point in the maturation of the plant are then harvested for their highest chemical properties of medicinality or just purpose.
So why would I use essential oils?
Well, I can tell you why I use essential oils. I use essential oils to enhance my life's experience. I find it to be a very energetic, grounding and balancing force field that I incorporate on also a daily basis.
So you use them from morning to night?
I use them from the moment I rise until the moment I relax and rest for the evening.
Well, I have my diffuser running all night long, and we have it running here. We'll get into that later about all we can play with all those beautiful oils. But what are some of the benefits of using oils?
Oh, they're countless, actually. As we know, medicine started originally from the plant kingdom. So it would be possible to know that these oils have the same effect simply in their liquid form. So the benefits could be anywhere from immune support to working with the physical body, to working with the emotional body, the spiritual body, the mental body. So they cover all realms of the human experience in my experience, you know, with using the oils.
I find myself that it's kind of like my go-to pharmacy, my holistic pharmacy. Once you start to learn about the different properties of each one, and one's good for this or one's good for that, which you'll take us through a little bit, I go to my essential oils first before I would go to Rite Aid, you know what I'm saying, or to the local drugstore.
Well, I think that's the beauty of it, though. It's really having an apothecary in your home to treat yourself, to treat your family, for me to treat my clients, my friends. And listen, you do have that ability, the intelligence, to be able to choose some of these sources of healing properties to enhance and to balance your life. So yes.
So when you mentioned family, are they safe to use on infants, small children, pregnant women?
They are safe. Of course, there's always variations depending on pregnancy. Some oils are not recommended because they can create contractions. For children, you would simply want to reduce the concentration. These oils are highly, highly concentrated. An example of concentration would be 1 drop of peppermint is equal to 28 bags of peppermint tea.
Wow. So
that gives you just an idea of the concentration. So with that in mind, you would use a carrier oil to dilute it. And you would work on that, you know, kind of on that referencing. There's much material out on how to treat your family. And
doTERRA actually gives you lovely information when you receive the oils on how to use them.
I think doTERRA does an amazing job on creating an educational platform for everyone. Whether it's through the internet or simply this book, actually, Modern Essentials, is by doTERRA, and it's
such a great book.
It's an encyclopedia, right?
Yeah.
You can literally look up
what's going on.
And so that is, in my opinion, that's my go-to book. But the internet is amazing too, you know.
And they're portable. Not only are they small bottles, they're easy to tote around, travel with, but you can even buy smaller little travel bottles and fill those up as well.
Yes,
so I find I tuck them in a little packet on my airplane bag, and they're always there when I need them.
And they're great to have. I mean, when you travel, I think you and I would both say together they're essential.
They are
travel,
essential. They are essential. So, do you want to start diving in on how we can use some of the oils and
I would love
what they might do for us? I mean, what's so obvious right now is the diffuser, and I have one by my bed all the time, and I take it with me when I travel. I just unpacked yesterday and took it right out of the suitcase. It's in every hotel room I go to transform the energy.
Well, exactly. So let's talk about the diffuser. This diffuser has a setting of 1 hour or 4 hours. The tiny stream that you see coming is dispersing micro units of the oil, so we're breathing in the oil right now. The beautiful thing about this is it's also very hydrating. So when you're in your hotel room and it's dry, you can put this by your bedside and it will actually help hydrate the dry atmosphere. It's also nice too, I think, energetically, you said, just to shift. So how many people have come before you? When you bring these, we used to bring in our incense, but you know, we kind of don't do that anymore. We bring in our diffusers, and this really does transform the energy.
Now you said this diffuser is how many hours?
So it has a variation. You can do 1 hour or you can do 4 hours.
And then we also have one that you can do 4 hours or 8 hours. So you get it all night long, which is really nice.
Right. So, you know, there's different diffusers out there, and the bottom line is really you want to think about what time frame do I want to be with the diffuser without having to refill it. And you simply fill this by adding purified water and like 2 drops of essential oil of your choice for whatever experience you want to have, you know.
Now, a diffuser is different than a vaporizer, right? Or
well,
not?
it's different in the sense that the stream that's actually coming out is more of a micro stream. It's designed to disperse aroma oils. Vaporizers are really designed to disperse just humidity, you know, basically. So
okay, all right. So you want to just dive in and take us wherever you want to take us on this journey?
I'd love to. There's so many great things that you can do with oils. The first one this is like a Vanna moment, isn't it? This is Deep Blue Rub, and this is great. It's kind of in a gel form, and you can rub it on sore muscles. So for athletic energy, or just anybody who's had a long day, and before you go to bed, you want to put something wonderful on your feet to revive, this is a great
What essential oil is in that?
Well, there's numerous essential oils in this, actually. There's blue tansy, there's spearmint, there's wintergreen. All of these work on achy, sore muscles. Okay. So that's pretty cool. Another great thing are they're veggie capsules, and they're empty capsules that you can pour, like say for instance I wanted to do, like this morning because I felt like I was kind of catching a cold, I did lemon, I did eucalyptus, and I did melaleuca. And melaleuca is like a tea tree oil. I put 2 drops of each into the capsule and I ingest it. Okay, so you can take these on another layer, which is to have a more concentrated effect if you're trying to fight something off.
Right.
And so far I'm winning because I was congested this morning.
It's important to note, though, that you cannot do this with every essential oil out there on the market.
That is correct. All oils are not ingestible oils. You would need to, again, get on the internet, or this book really lets you know which ones cannot be taken internally. Wintergreen is one that you can't take internally. And you know, just navigate intelligently, but this is a beautiful way to also do it. The other one that's been super popular, and I think you know about, is the nasal inhaler. It's, you know, breathing through both nostrils. And this is like, so men really love this one because they can keep it in their pockets. That's a great one.
And did you make that yourself, or you bought it like that from doTERRA?
Right, so you can actually buy these on Amazon, and they have a wick. You can fill it for whatever oil you want. This one's particularly well noted with the Breathe oil, which works on respiratory and sinus issues, okay? This is a great one. Breathe is a beautiful blend.
So you add your oil to it?
I do.
It doesn't come pre-oiled?
It doesn't.
You just buy that? Okay.
Yeah, so you would buy that and then just create, you know, it's like you're kind of in the laboratory. You're creating.
What you need to do.
They also have roller balls. doTERRA sells roller balls. I would use this, like this is called In Tune, so I would use it on my third eye. I would use it on the back of my neck if I needed to focus.
That's one of my favorites.
Right?
I love it.
This is great if you're, you know, you're traveling and you're at a conference and you're feeling tired. This is a beautiful one. It's a beautiful one in general, just to
So again,
tune
it's called
in.
In Tune. It's for focusing.
It's for focusing.
What oil's in that?
Oh, In Tune's got, let's see.
Because that's called a blend.
This is a blend, and off the top of my head, I can't recite it to you.
Oh, wait,
I know it has frankincense in it. Past
Right.
that, I can't remember.
So there are blends. What I'm trying to make sure everybody knows is there's blends, and there are also single essential oils.
Correct.
Well.
doTERRA does a beautiful research, intense research, I might add, on their blended oils for having the highest properties of each oil being synergistic to work on a specific issue.
Right.
Okay. And this is wonderful too. This is an aromatic spritz. So you can make these for your bathroom. I like to mist my face.
Oh.
Right?
We take them to yoga festivals where we're like hot. And,
yeah. So this is great. I mean, this is just great. The back of your neck. Again, you know, aroma is so powerful that one whiff can change your whole energetic current. You know, it's no different than when a dog is smelling something and they're so identifying with their sense. Okay, it has such an effect on our brain. This is the beauty of it. These oils in our 72 trillion cells in our body are completely absorbed in 20 minutes. They can pass the lipid barrier in the cell membrane. So they have a lot of power, okay? Let's see, what else can I tell you? Oh, there's simple things like, you know, as far as daily care. They have a beautiful toothpaste that I love that has some great things for your gums, but also an immune support, so it kills bacteria. They have 2 sets of lozenges, the On Guard and the Breathe. These are great for travel, but they're also just great when you feel like I'm feeling a little punky and I need something.
They're the best.
And kids do these. Kids like these. These are wonderful.
So this has the On Guard oil already in it.
Yes, it does.
Tell us what's in the On Guard, because that's a whole line throughout doTERRA that they use for like hand soap and toothpaste and lozenges.
It is. So the big one in the On Guard is clove, and they use cinnamon also. And they have a couple other ones that they blend. And in doing that, again, they're bringing properties together that have a specific synergistic intention that really support a specific issue. And this one, On Guard in particular, as in with the oil, is a very powerful immune boosting.
You know, when we've traveled, you've often said, stick out your tongue, and you just put a little drop under my tongue.
Right.
Just to, you know, when you're on the airplane, there's a lot of...
Right, and I love the lozenges for the airplane too, but that's another way that you can ingest these oils, not only through the veggie cap, but as you would do with a homeopathic remedy, right? You drop under the tongue. You could do the same with the oil. And that has a very quick action because of the placement of where it is in the mouth. So that's another great way. I mean, a beautiful way too to infuse these oils is taking a bath. You know, 4 drops of maybe lavender, serenity, chamomile, you know, the list goes on, but and then some magnesium, some Epsom salts. You have a beautiful way to just transform through the water. And
I like to rub my essential oils into my feet at night before I go to bed. And
yeah, and
a little bit on my chest, so I'm breathing it, and then I got my diffuser going. I mean,
right, I know.
It
is. You have it all going, and that's what I just want to bring up, a really good point. So, you know, we're talking about different ways to use the oils. This is eucalyptus, and what you could do with eucalyptus is put a drop.
And again, they're so highly concentrated, you only need...
So you really want to be careful when you pour.
Yeah.
That's the other thing, okay, because they're expensive. So you rub your hands to create heat. You place them over the nose and the mouth. And you breathe it in and you hold the breath. And you do it again. And you hold the breath, and you do it one more time, and that's 3, and that creates a really powerful transformation. Now you can also use eucalyptus. I could use it on my throat. I could use it behind my ears if I was having congestion. I could use it on the pulse points of my wrists. Then we have the grid work of the foot, right? As we know about nerve reflexology, we can pinpoint, and again, this book gives the complete nerve reflex point chart for specific areas to work the sinuses, which would be the toes.
Right.
So you could rub those on the toes on both feet, and that's going to contribute to the nerve reflex energy for that area. You also can work on the meridian lines in the body. So it's really, you can incorporate Chinese medicine with the meridians with these oils.
So, say you're brand new to this. It's kind of overwhelming. There's so much to it, and I slowly built one at a time. Doesn't doTERRA sell a good little like beginner's kit? Like where could I start if I've never done this before?
Yeah, and you know, I love that you bring that up because there's nothing better than taking your first step. And the first step they have, literally it's a beginner's kit. It has lavender, lemon, and peppermint.
3 good basic ones.
3 amazing basics, okay? So I would say that would be a great way to initiate. And with those, you could have really powerful experiences on different levels. And they all also work together for like sinuses. So it's kind of a cool blend because they work together or you can use them separately.
Mm-hmm. Now, some of them, for instance, like peppermint, you do have to be careful that you don't get it near the eyes.
Yes.
Or something that it could irritate. So
yeah.
The book, again, gives you some great advice, like where not to use it, where to use it.
Right. And, you know, the thing I'm going to say with, don't think that more is better. Mm. Start out with 1 drop. If you're not having a response, then go to another drop, maybe in 15 or 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. So, you know, be really mindful. These are high intelligent oils, vibrationally high oils, okay? So you don't need a lot.
But can you use many at once? Like I like to dab frankincense and then
sure.
elevation and then balance, and you know, I can just dab them all on in the morning.
Well, but here's the thing. So it's a process, right? We get to the point, and if I told you my day, you'd probably scream with laughter, but you're at the point where you know what you need for a specific spot on your body or a specific experience that you're ready to encounter. Mm-hmm. And that's the beauty of these oils. Literally, you can design, there is an oil for every situation in your day, and you can design and support that situation by these oils.
Isn't that amazing?
That's amazing.
So would you read through some of the names of the oils so our viewers could have an idea of what ones doTERRA sells? You know, there's single names and there's blends, so I think they'd like to hear the difference.
Okay, sure. So we've talked about a few of them. I will give you just a brief description when I speak of them. Lemon oil is an amazing antibacterial oil. It's also great for anxiety, and I love to tell that because I treat so many people who suffer from anxiety.
It's pretty common.
You can drop this in your water. It tastes amazing. It will help, it'll inspire you to drink water. Lemon is a great offering. Digescent, I would love to speak on this one because Digescent allows for any type of disturbances through the digestion, whether it's it could be upper or lower. So this is a beautiful blend of fennel, anise, and peppermint. And
we recommend this one when I take people to India to have in their suitcase.
Yeah, this is a really good one. So we have wintergreen, we have oregano. I have to speak of frankincense.
Our favorite.
Historically, right, we know frankincense as from the 3 wise men. So these oils go back, you know, way back in time because of their beauty and their just their ability to work. Sandalwood, cilantro, arborvitae, cassia, cinnamon, lime, marjoram, grapefruit. And some of the blends are uplift, elevating. Citrus bliss is amazing. Serenity is beautiful for resting and sleeping.
Serenity and balance are probably my 2 most go-to for everyday. Balance for grounding, great when I've been traveling.
Completely.
And serenity, I mean, who doesn't need serenity? So
yes, serenity is great in your diffuser at night. I do want to speak on balance. Thanks for bringing that up because balance is from one of the, actually the owner of the company, it's one of his favorite oils. Reason being that it literally does balance the left and the right hemisphere of the brain. So it also changes the red blood cells in 30 seconds. So if they are sticky and coagulating in a weird, not a healthy way, it actually creates space within the red blood cells. It's amazing.
These are amazing.
30 seconds.
Okay, so we have about 5 minutes left. So I want to touch on things like you brought with this compass, and I know we don't have a lot of time to talk about it, but people can see you for private consultations.
Yeah.
And so you would use this compass when they'd see you, right?
So this is called the Zyto compass.
I love it, the little hand.
It is. It's kind of a hoot. I was very curious and intrigued by it.
Our kids think it's part of a video game thing.
Yeah, they're not sure. You place your hand on the compass, and it actually does a sensory reading of what oils, which are in my computer, in the software data, which oils you're having the largest response to. It's kind of similar to like a lie detector test in the sense that it has a sensory stim. You're then given a report, and it lists in order what oils you need the most at this moment in time.
That's so great.
This is just fun. And yeah, I do consultations because it is overwhelming, and I can kind of help guide you for what you want to work on.
Small baby steps,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
And you have such extensive Ayurveda background, so you're going to be listening to the client's full story, what's going on, where are their imbalances, I'm not sleeping, or this or that, headaches, migraines, whatever, right? Emotionally, physically.
Oh, for sure.
Mentally, and then you can really help design a little essential oil program for them.
Well, and the thing about just touching on Ayurveda is these oils all have elemental properties. So some are more fiery, some are more watery, some are more earthy, some are more etheric. So we can actually speak on balancing some of those aspects in Ayurveda through the oils.
Okay, now, how do we get them? Because they are sold through Karma Yoga.
Boy, and are they ever. Both locations have doTERRA oils now, which I'm super excited about.
Bloomfield Hills and West Bloomfield.
And you can purchase your products there. If you don't find what you need, Catherine has a beautiful website, and it's on Off the Mat.
Right, we'll go to the main website, and there's a link at the top of the page that says Off the Mat, and if you scroll down, it'll take us to our doTERRA page.
Correct. There's one other thing that I'd like to say about it, and it's a beautiful offering from doTERRA. If you want to buy a membership for $35, you can do that, which gives you 20% off any of the oils that you buy.
That's a big savings because they are expensive.
I think it's a really big savings, and I think it's a great program. You know, it's a nice offering. So that's available too, depending on, you know, how jazzed you get into the process.
And let's just say, even though we've used the word expensive, there's lower price point oils and higher price point. So you don't have to always buy the expensive ones. There's plenty that you can afford.
Oh, right. Like lemon, you know, I think is $13.33 for a whole bottle. We can go up to $200 a bottle with some of these oils. Yeah, that's reality. But so is a good perfume that's synthetically made. So this is the real deal. Right,
you're getting the medicinal qualities from these, not from a perfume bought in the grocery store.
Correct.
Or the department store.
That's it.
So, and if they came and saw you for a consultation, you also have oils. Do you sell at your space?
I do. I do have oils also.
So we have them all around Metro Detroit.
We do. The idea is to just get everybody enjoying some aromatherapy and to elevate their vibration.
Well, great. Thank you so much, and thank you for joining us today. And if you'd like to get a consultation with Kelly, you can reach her through the website. You'll see her bio on the staff page or even the Ayurveda page. And if you'd like more information, go to www.karma-yoga.net. Thanks for joining us.